Gemini. Oh my gosh. You got somebody here who is like pretending. They're pretending they don't care. They're pretending they're not watching you. They're pretending that, you're not affecting them. They're pretending left and right. But the truth is, this person is watching you and they're like expecting you to do something. This could be somebody who ghosted you, okay? This could be somebody who suddenly just started acting weird or something happened, maybe you said something and they're like, oh, you know, like they're taking something out of proportion. They're blowing something up or they blew something up that really shouldn't have, the reaction that they're having really should not, it just doesn't fit the situation, okay? They're doing it on purpose because they're trying to see like how much do you care or how much power do they have over you. They're testing a lot of things at one time. But what I'm hearing is they're losing you. They're losing you because to you, you're seeing this whole thing as a big game. You're like, okay, you want to play games with me? Okay, I'll show you. And that's the attitude you have, like, okay, I'm not playing games. I got better things to do. And you're looking at it like, this person's wasting your time. The thing about this is that this person doesn't even realize it, but you could see right through them. They don't know it yet. You saw right through them. You saw right through it and you realized that this person was just too weak for you. Too weak. They showed themselves. They showed their true colors. That's why you don't have a problem with it. You don't have a problem. You're not missing this person. You don't care. You know, there is a part of you that wishes that, that person that you originally met would come back. But the thing is that now that you've seen how insecure that this person is and how they think and how they took something so small and twisted it and turned it and overreacted, they lost your respect. They lost your respect. How can you be around somebody that you can't respect? If you don't respect that person, you don't want to waste your time on them. They lost your respect. And you know what? They don't even realize it yet. They don't see it yet. Oh, but I guarantee you they will. They're going to realize it. But I'm going to tell you something. They're not going to realize specifically that, oh man, I made Gemini lose, that respect that they had for me. No, they're not going to pinpoint it exactly. But what I'm saying is that they're going to realize that their game that they were playing, that's what they're going to realize. It's their game that they were playing is what caused this whole situation. They created the situation. You see what I'm saying? They created the situation. They reacted trying to test you. And it's like, what the heck? Now, this person's sitting there and they're like, what the heck is Gemini doing online? Gemini's online. I see them online. They're online. I know they're online. What's Gemini doing online? They're so worried about what you're doing online. For some of you, you might have met this person online or through something online, like an online app or something. You met them that way through something online, right? Maybe a chat room or something, could be, okay? But you definitely met them through online, right? This person wants to know. They're dying. They want to know. They want to know what you're doing. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? They totally messed up. They messed up. I see this person crying. They want to talk to you so badly. They're crying. They're definitely feeling this loss here. They want to like come up with some idea of what to say. And they want to do it in such a way where their ego, it's it's funny. They want to talk to you. Don't get me wrong. They want to talk to you. They want to like start a conversation with you. They want to like, have some heart to heart talk or something like that. That's what they were expecting. That's what they really wanted. They wanted to have that heart to heart talk so y'all can like break up and it's more like break up and make up kind of thing. Like, oh, let's make up now. You know, there wasn't a big problem here. I just want you to know that there wasn't a huge problem. Their actions doesn't really match what was going on. I don't think this person sees the bigger picture just yet. It hasn't really hit them just yet. It's hitting them, it's little punches in the gut kind of thing, like ugh. But the big bomb hasn't gone off yet. The thing is that when it does, man, this person's going to be at your front door. This person's going to be at your job. This person's going to be stuck on you like glue, like gum, like gum in your hair. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm visually seeing. I'm seeing gum in your hair. Yeah. How when, I don't know, when you were a kid, especially girls, you probably know what I'm talking about. You get to wake up and like, oh, I fell asleep with gum in my mouth, and then you have gum in your hair. And it's like really hard to get out, and that's what's going to happen. This person is going to be like gum in your hair, and it's going to take a long time to get rid of this person. I know right now you kind of like, you're just moving on. You're just doing your own thing. You just, you're not even really thinking about this person all too much. You got other stuff going on in your life. So, and the fact that this person hasn't like really reached out to you or done anything, is kind of making you think like, oh, I guess it's over. This person's going to come back. They're going to come back big time. They're going to come back, and it's going to be this weird pull from this person because they are going to try their best. I'm going to tell you right now, they are going to try their best to get attached to you, to get clean, like get their nails into you in one way, shape, or another. They're not going to go away quietly. Right now, this is like the quiet before the storm. If you live around a place that has tornadoes, hey, you know what I'm talking about. You know how things get like really quiet, and all of a sudden, there's like the wind starts picking up, and the next thing you know, it's like getting worse and worse and worse. Right? That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like that. Get ready, okay? Because I'm hearing impact is coming. There's going to be this impact, and this person is going to try to infiltrate, or they're going to try to, like, I don't think I'm using the right word, but they're going to try to place themselves in every place that they know in some shape, way, or form. Like, if they know where you hang out at, expect them to start hanging out there. Even when you're not there, just expect them to be starting to hang out there. Just expect them to be making friends with the people who work there. Expect them to just be popping up. Okay? Expect them to be driving by your home or driving by where they know you hang out at. Okay? This person is not going to just walk away. They're waiting for some kind of explanation. Like what is, yeah, I don't know what that is, but what that's exactly about. But they're waiting for an explanation. They're expecting you to come back and give them some kind of explanation, and this way y'all can like get back together or something like that, or get into each other's lives again. It's that energy of wanting to break up and make up, break up and make up. They want drama, and it goes into that whole thing about, they want to play games. That's what it is. They want to play games. They want the drama. They want to live like they're in some kind of soap opera or something. But it's really petty stuff, not really big problems. It's just petty little things. But eventually, I guarantee you, it was going to escalate. it would have escalated because, this person, it's like this little thing that happened between the two of you was just like a test of the waters, to see what was going to happen and how you were going to react. Because if you would have reacted the way that they wanted you to react, oh no, they would have just kept doing it and doing it and doing stuff and just, just constantly because they love that. It's like that they need that fuel, right? They want that fuel. They want that reaction that, they were going to always cause problems. But guess what? They would have always turned around. And I want you to know this because for one of you, you might be tempted to go back. And this is just for one of you. So this is why I'm going to say it, right? If you react to this person, it's going to fuel that need inside them. That need for you to like correct something or fix something, and that you would put that much effort into them, and that's what they want. It's like they want you to prove themselves. Gemini, you don't need to prove yourself to nobody. All right, this person wants you to prove yourself, prove that you care, prove that you want them, prove that they matter, prove all this stuff by what, playing games and acting childish. What the heck? Gemini, you're way too mature for that kind of stuff. Okay? Do not lower yourself for this person. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This person is going to try to, influence you in such a way to get you to do it. They're going to try to get you to lower your standards so you could be more, more at this person's level. But I guarantee you, if you do this, if you give them a little inch, I'm talking just the smallest amount of inch, this person is so manipulative that you will find yourself down the road 3 years from now. I don't know why I'm getting 3, but years from now, right? Walking behind this person while they're accusing you of something, and them just feeling so good that you're willing to have, explain something, or you're willing to let them know something, or you're willing to keep talking. And this is just for one of you. I'm just saying this for just one of you. For other ones of you, I know you're done. They showed their colors. They showed their face. There's a part of you that's like, dang. There's that disdain in your mouth. It's like, ugh. It's like eating a rotten peanut. Have you ever done that? Open up a jar. Oh, it actually happened to me recently. Opened up a jar of peanuts. They were all good. And then I got one. I was like, ugh. I had to spit it out, right? Well, that's what this person did. They were doing great. And then, got to that one. It just left the nasty taste in your mouth, right? You dodged a bullet, Gemini. Okay, I want you to know you dodged a bullet. Don't turn back. But this person is going to be everywhere. They're going to be everywhere. They're going to be all up into your business. And the more that you tolerate it, or the more that you make excuses, and this is for that one who's going to make an excuse for this person, the more that you do that, the more that, it's like you do it one time. And if you do it one time, it just makes it easier to do it again and again and again and again and again. And then before you know it, years have passed by and all you've been doing is making excuses, making allowances, lowering your bar for this person. That's what they want you to do. Because what happens is every time you lower your bar and you make exceptions, it's like you're admitting that your value is lesser than. Don't do that. Your value is so much more. You're like way up here and this person's like down there. This person is a waste of your time. I'm saying it for, what I'm saying? You need to hear this, okay? This person is a waste of your time. You are an ego boost to this person. You look good. You're smart as hell. You got your act together. Oh, yeah. You are a step up for this person. Remember that. But this person's not going to tell you that. They're going to make you feel like, no, it's the opposite. They're the prize. Trust me. They're already trying to play this manipulative game. You know? Don't give it to them. Now, listen. Even as I'm saying this, I'm telling you right now, this is going to be one of those situations. That's going to be one of those situations that's going to be a damned if you do and damned if you don't kind of situations. Okay? If you play this person's game, you're going to find yourself down the road following this person, trying to explain to explain to them that, the waiter came to or the waitress came to your table and you needed to order, and how were you supposed to order if you didn't talk to them? Okay? Or two, this person is going to end up becoming more and more obsessed with you, more and more clingy to you, because you're not going to give them a time of day. And they're not going to just walk away. Eventually, this person is going to become so obsessed where they are going to start popping up. This is the situation that you're in. It's a damned if you do and damned if you don't kind of situation. Pick your path. Okay? Eventually, you will get rid of this person. But it's going to take some force. It's going to take you, just sticking to your ground. Like, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I want you to know, guys, listen, this person is creating other accounts. Yes, they're creating other accounts right now. They're on there. They're seeing what you're doing. They're paying attention to you. They're creating other accounts. They're going to start trying to talk to you, trying to reach to you, like conversate with you online through other accounts. Okay, and some of the accounts that they're already like trying to talk to you in, they've already had them for years, because I want you to know something. This is a game that they have played with other people too. So they have like an account that's like, it could be 12 years old. And you're going to look and be like, "Oh, this account's 12 years old, so it's got to be legit." No, it's not. It's the same person. This whole game that they have played with you, this is something that they have done to other people. Okay? And listen, you're going to be surprised. Nah, you're not going to be surprised. No, not when all this happens. But you're going to end up finding out that this person has restraining orders on them, that they've had other people like trying to get away from them. The story that they told you, like, "Oh, I left my ex because, she did this and that." And listen. All of the stories they told you are stories that they've told other people. They found out that it worked. They got the sympathy. It made them look good. It made them look stable. So it's a story. The stories that they're telling you are stories that they practiced on other people. Okay? Until they perfected it. I guarantee you the things that they've told you are not true. Okay? Other people are running from this person. Keep that in mind. There are other people that this person has dated who are out there right now closing their blinds and, putting extra curtains on and trying to black out their rooms and making sure the lights are on outside and listening out to hear if they hear anything going on outside. Yeah. There's other people out there that when they leave their house, they look around, they get to the sidewalk, they look around again. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Let me go ahead and give you your angel number. I just want to let you know my condolences. You just stepped in something here, and the one thing that Spirit wants you to know is that if you act a little bit like you're a little loony, a little on the crazy side, like you got something going on, this person will leave you alone. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, like, if this person sees you in public, if this person, I'm going to start laughing. I'm so sorry, guys. If this person sees you in public, you might want to start talking to the wall. or arguing with the tree. Just do what you gotta do to make them think you're crazy. Because if they think you're crazy, this is the thing. If this person thinks that you're crazy, or rather crazier than them, they're not gonna want to mess with you. Okay? Just saying. Okay? So this is a situation where you're gonna have to choose. Spirit is saying you have your ego on one side and you have your safety and your peace on the other. This is a lesson. Okay, there's something here. This is a lesson. You gotta choose right. Okay, it says 4. Oh, 4. Okay, it says you bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I am stable. I don't know what that has to do with this, but oh, I guess in this situation you are the stable one, and that is definitely something that this person is craving. They want stability because this person needs somebody to cling on to. They're codependent. You know what I mean? So they need that codependent relationship going. You and this person is like vinegar and water. I mean, not vinegar and water, oil and water, guys. Okay, this is oil and water. You two do not mix well. You got this one. Oh, 888. You know what? I've never seen this one. It says, as you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. I am abundant. This has been very interesting. I can't wrap my brain around this. Usually, the numbers that come out usually, parallel with the reading. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. Huh. You're stable. I know this person, they want you because you are stable. And they're not. They don't have stability in their life. So this is definitely something that they are craving. And they see it in you. But at the same time, they're chaotic and they love chaos. So they're going to try to bring chaos to your door so you can join them and be part of this chaos because they love chaos. This is why y'all don't belong with each other. This is why y'all can't be around each other. But it's saying here your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I think that's something that this person wants. Yeah. This is like their way of obtaining that. Because they want a partner that is like that. So this actually makes sense. Now this one. Woo! Oh goodness. Hey buddy, you need to go back outside, okay? Grasshopper came in, guys. So you got money coming towards you. Okay. So you have money coming towards you. Grasshopper showed up. You have money coming towards you. I don't know if y'all can see him. Let me see if he'll let me. Come here, guy. You have a grasshopper that showed up. Can y'all see him? He's right there. He's actually almost full grown. So he's not quite full grown. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so he's not full grown. He's like in the middle. So he's about like a teenager. So that makes me feel like you're in the middle of something that's going to be producing a lot of money by his age. Okay? So that's making sense to me now. So Gemini, what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling from this is that you're in the middle of something that's very crucial. You're in the middle of making a lot of money. That could be why this person is acting this way too. Did you share this information with this person? I know that when people meet, of course, the first thing we talk about is always like, what do you do for a living? What are you into? Things like that. You might have said something to this person. This is why they're trying to pull you in to control you, Yeah. Okay, and then right here, So, as you are focusing on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. You are. You know what? You know what? Okay, I'm understanding this now. Woo! For a minute there, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Okay, Gemini, this person, you know what? It seems like, I'm just going to say it. It seems like every time, you're about to succeed into something, every time you're about to like hit a huge milestone, there's always something that pops into your life. And it happens to, I want to say it happens to everybody because it always happens to me. And I've seen it happen to other people. Okay. And it looks like that's what's happening here. You're about to hit like a big milestone. Huge. You're in the middle of something. Abundance is coming towards you. And this person is that milestone, is that little, uh, that something that's going to try to hold you back. You know what I mean? What did I call it? I call it a milestone. Yes, you're going to hit a milestone, but you know how when you're about to succeed in something, something falls apart. So there's always a challenge. There's always something that's going to hold you back or something that's going to make you mess up, or you know what I'm saying? That's what this person is. Okay? That's what I'm getting. I hope I explained that right. Anyways, Gemini, thank you for joining me. I hope this is helpful for you. Congratulations, you're in the middle of something wonderful. You got money coming towards you. The cricket came in. The cricket verified it for me. Yes, you are in the middle of something big. I feel very, very strongly about that, especially because the cricket came in. And when he came in, he landed on this card. So it makes me feel like it might be something, because these are the cards that he landed on. So it makes me feel like it might be something that you're working on. You're showing your skills, or maybe you showed this person your skills. And it could be something that you're doing online with the world card. Just saying, okay? That is for confirmation. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me. Catch me in the next one. I hope that this reading gives you some insight about what's going on and what is coming